Hey network, how are you doing today? I am talking about the Kamala Khan character reveal. They actually showed a lot of gameplay, a lot of her using her moves in this game, and it really just made me happy that they revealed this new character. You know, I wasn't expecting this character. I was expecting, you know, maybe Ant-Man. They already showed off Ant-Man. I don't know why they won't show anything about Ant-Man. They already showed him off, you know, but I'm not gonna really talk down on it. But I really do like that they did reveal Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel, if people don't know who she is. But, you know, before I get into all the juicy details of this trailer, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. It most definitely does help with my happiness. But anyway, let's get on with the trailer. So it starts off with her talking to Thor, you know, doing the little introduction. But anyway, I'm gonna stop it right here. This is the original scene from 8A trailer. At the time, everyone assumed that this was Ms. Marvel, and they were correct. Spoilers if you haven't seen the title of this video. This is about Kamala Khan. So yeah, I just wanna move on from there. So then she talks, you know, about a little bit about her and her little details. She talks about, you know, being the kid from Jersey. Yes, she is from Jersey. This is her original story, it sounds like it. But a couple of quick facts about this character. She actually got her name from Captain Marvel. If people didn't know that, they call her Kamala Khan on the trailer for I guess for a specific reason, because she got her name actually from Captain Marvel. You know, Carol Danvers, that is her idol. So if you didn't know that, now you know. She is probably in this game also, so be looking for that.
Stole something off of AIM's server.
Huh? What? Why?
So now she's talking to Bruce. Bruce seems a little perplexed as to why this girl hacked AIM. Let's continue for a second. I can talk a little bit more about this girl.
AIM calls people like me inhuman.
So yes, she is an inhuman. If you didn't know, the storyline, they were created from the disaster from 8A event, and AIM's objective is to take them all out. So yeah, they were actually, you know, they are made differently from when they were in the comic books. In the comic books, they were made from the Kree. But this time, I guess all of them, include maybe Black Bolt, he's probably in here somewhere, but they're created from this actual, you know, this actual game. I'm pretty sure they're not going to try to give us too many characters in this game, or maybe not when it first comes out, or maybe when they do a second one. They will most definitely do a second one if it does great. So they may not do too many characters in this game, but I'm hoping maybe Captain Marvel in this one, and maybe Ant-Man and Black and Hawkeye. But let's continue. Oh, I also want to add before I move on, this looks like a free roam gameplay we've gotten for this game, and I love it. It looks great. It looks kind of linear. It doesn't look like she can go down to the bottom, down at the bottom. It looks like she can only just stay up there on top of the rooftops and explore those. But if she can traverse the area from top to bottom, that would be stupendous. I would love that. That would, you know, her legs and movements for this character, it looks smooth and makes me wonder what other characters they are working on. This part right here has me extremely excited for this game. I just can't wait for this game to come out.
Claims we're sick, violent.
So this right here, she looks way older than when she was like first introduced during the 8A event. She looks like she's just now discovering her powers. I don't know what activated her to use her powers that one time. So maybe she had some kind of frightening event that she had to, like, I don't know what activated her powers, because she's been living she looks, at first she was a little girl, now she's a teenager, so I don't get it. So anyway, let's go.
He says our disease will kill us in the end.
Look at them hands.
Well, I don't believe it.
Ooh, wait, look at her. Ooh, she just, okay, now that's her catchphrase. If people don't know, I had to like roll it back a couple times and I still didn't hear it. Then I had to look it up. But her catchphrase is embiggen. It just gives me, you know, the little chills when I first heard it. I didn't know what it meant, but when she said embiggen, I knew it was on. I knew she was about to F some stuff up. But I think her embiggen line is like, I think this is her ultimate. And if you know, look at the face slap, the little big hand slap that was just shown on the screen, it is like, I think that's like her assault. I don't think they've shown her support in this game, but she looks amazing. I like the way she fights. She embiggens part of her body that, you know, I see why they call it embiggen, but she embiggens parts of her body that she needs at the time.
What if the Avengers were set up?
Okay, I never really noticed, like right here, Bruce Banner looks so similar to Hulk. They actually nailed that part of the character. They look just alike almost. I liked it.
AIM, the so-called cure, it's just not lining up. There's something wrong and I can feel it. Don't you?
So Bruce does feel it. Like, I don't know, you know, if, you know, this is the same scene. I don't know if they said anything in between what she just said, because at first he's sitting straight up looking at her, and now he's turned off to the side. So I don't know how that happened, but from what it seems like, it looks like he knows AIM is doing horrible things, but he just doesn't want to stop it. And this, you know, they're the Avengers. That's kind of messed up that they're not trying to help people, or they were the Avengers. So if they're not trying to help anybody, something must have really, really bad happened. And I want to know what really happened on A-Day. And that will, I know people turned into Inhumans, but how many people were killed? Like, that wasn't their fault. What made it seem like that was their fault? You know, I know they were set up, but I just want to know what the details of everything. And Kamala, if Kamala is the main character and we're playing as Kamala, we may not even know what happened ourselves until like later on in the game. That's probably what the whole story is based around, probably. I mean, yeah, it is, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. Okay, this right here looks good. They showed off a new area. It looks really good. This is in 4K and it looks really amazing. Now, if you could put this in 4K, it looks so good. I just like that they did that. That was amazing. But anyway, let's move on.
The kid is inhuman. We did this. And she...
Okay, so Tony and Bruce themselves think that they actually made the Inhumans. I kind of did a little research on it, and they aren't the ones who actually made the Inhumans. And even in the comic books, the Inhumans had genetics passed down, and the Terrigen crystals, which is probably what we saw in the A-Day trailer, is what activated their powers. But I'm still wondering, why didn't Kamala Khan use her powers until like years later, until like, I guess at the age she's at in this trailer right here.
I need your help. I can't.
You can't what? You're ditching me?
Hey, don't take it personally, kid. No, this is what he does.
Tony is still a dick as usual. Nothing new here.
This was a mistake.
So you're both just gonna walk away? The Avengers were set up. Cap was murdered.
You think I don't know that?
Okay, so yeah, she's right. Like, aren't you guys probably superheroes? Something must have really bad must have happened. Like, they're all divided. Like, even though they know they were set up, shouldn't they like still stick together? That's kind of weird. So anyway, let's continue.
I've replayed that day in my head 1,000 times. Guess what? No one cares. The world needed someone to blame, and he gave them their scapegoat. So unless you have some kind of...
So is he talking about him as in Bruce Banner, or him as Captain America? Actually, when I first saw it, I actually thought he was talking about Captain America, but he may be talking about Bruce, right? But anyway, if it was Cap, who gave them the scapegoat? Like, what did he do that made it seem like that was their fault? Because they said he gave them their scapegoat. So
astounding proof. I suggest you both get off my land.
So actually, no, notice he said land instead of property. Like, that's kind of weird. So he must be like somewhere deep on the ground, or somewhere like no one would come unless he was there, which will be weird. But anyway, so yeah, Kamala is showing him the proof that AIM is kind of out to kill everybody. So maybe we're going to figure out Tony is still not going to help after this. It would be no surprise if they did that in the game. So yeah, that is Kamala Khan, you know, her trailer. The things that I saw, the things that I noticed. This is a little, little tidbit. I actually saw something. This is a Circle Q cup. This is actually from her comic book store, and she goes to Circle Q all the time. It's like her in comic book headquarters. If people didn't know that, if you didn't know, now you know. Bruce looks annoyed. But anyway, so this is the game. So the game will be available 7 days early for people who have the PS4 version. If you don't have the PS4 version, then you're out of luck. because it comes on everything, and you want to choose something else other than the PS4. No, I'm just kidding. But this game is looking good. There's a spotlight trailer I will most definitely do another video on. I don't want to cram too much in this video, make it too long. I normally don't do 10-minute long videos already, so this is kind of like out of my league already. But when I get a chance, I most definitely will do the spotlight trailer. But this time until next time, network, go watch my last video I did on my channel. It's about Thor and his abilities. If you haven't learned about that yet, I most definitely will do an Iron Man perks video. They did a perk picture and like a little video that I will look at and talk about a little bit more. But as always,